Well, I'm Alan Dale, and this is the We Are Tourism podcast. I want to tell you, I am in conversation with some pretty cool people doing cool things, bringing this province to the globe. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? Tell us what you do.
Hi, I'm Miranda Adams, and I'm the sales director at the Holiday Inn Express in Deer Lake, Newfoundland.
And I'm Roseann. I'm the general manager of the Holiday Inn Express in Deer Lake.
Talk to me about the Holiday Inn. Like, what separates the Holiday Inn in Deer Lake from everybody else in town? Let's start with you.
Number one, we're an IHG property, so a worldwide recognized brand. But having said that, we don't. We have a very personal connection with our guests, and that's the reason they love staying with us. We hear it every day on our reviews. We hear guests saying it to us. We love staying with you because we feel at home. They love the way we treat them, and we have everything that they need.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that just separates hotels from others is that guest experience.
Yeah.
How people feel about the experience that they had, the interaction they made with the staff, the food, everything about that. Talk to me about that from your point of view, that importance of that guest experience.
Well, a lot of the guests that return, and they always tell us it's like a Newfoundland hospitality. It's so warm from the time they walk in and are checking in at the front desk to having their complimentary breakfast. They rave about our breakfast. It is hot. It's there until like 10 a.m., I believe, 7 to 10 a.m. But they always talk about the different things that we have. For example, right now, we try and keep track of how many kids are in the hotel. So we're doing freshly baked chocolate chip cookies in the mornings with their breakfast.
Wow.
So yes, it is the Newfoundland hospitality that they talk about. And when they're leaving, they just felt so much at home.
And it's an attention to detail that really matters. Things like that, right? Understanding how many kids are in there and making them feel really special. That makes it quite easy for mom and dad, right?
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about Deer Lake itself. Tell me a little bit about Deer Lake.
Deer Lake is beautiful. I mean, we're right on a lake. We're minutes from Deer Lake Beach. We have world-class walking trails, spectacular views of the river. We're the snowmobile hub for the province. When there's no snow anywhere else, you can stay with us. We have direct access to groomed snowmobile trails. Summertime, we're minutes from, I shouldn't say minutes, 35 minutes to Gross Morin, and, that's our icon for the West Coast. Everybody that comes to visit us wants to go to Gross Morin, and we're right on their doorstep. So yeah.
And pretty easy to get in and out of Deer Lake too. You've got an airport there, right? So you can fly in from anywhere in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully more flights coming into Deer Lake. We've been hearing, I think, Sunwing, WestJet. Hopefully Flair comes back this year. So yes, it is easy to get in that way, and even more easier now the access to Labrador. The Trans-Labrador Highway is completed.
You know, you talked about recurring customers that kept returning, coming back. Talk to me about what the customers mean to you, the people that come into your hotel.
I think we treat them as family. They're not just a customer. They're part of our Holiday Inn Express family. As a staff, we're a family, and we treat everybody that comes in like a part of our family. So, and that culture is in our hotel, and it's the reason I love hospitality. I love the people. I love to create some memorable experience for them that makes them feel good, and encourage my staff to create those wow experiences for customers.
Right. So can I talk about a wow experience today that just happened?
Yeah.
So while I was working in my hotel room, I had a text message from the staff that's working today, one of our group bookings that's in. They come all the time. They love coming to our hotel. The leader of the group, he just says, Miranda knows what we want. So she just sent me a picture of the meal that she cooked them, which was cod au gratin and homemade cheesecake and Caesar salads to this group that just keeps coming. They're from all over the world, and they will travel 3 and 4 hours to stop on our doorstep.
Wow. Final question to both of you. Hotels, hospitality, none of it exists without a team behind it, right? A lot of people working together. Talk to me about the team at the hotel. You go first.
Well, I used to be the rooms division supervisor when I first started at the Holiday Inn Express 3 years ago. Recently taking the role of the sales director. But what a team at the Holiday Inn Express. We have some from India. We have our Ukraine family there, and they're all family to us. We have our newfies, people from Toronto working there, and they are our team, and they are go-getters. They make sure that if we have expectations, or if we share a plan with them of something that we want to strive for, they are right there to help us out.
Yeah.
How about the team from your perspective?
We've grown a fantastic team. This is our 13th year being open. Some have been with us from day one. And from day one, we created a culture about caring for people, taking the time to single out individuals and make them feel at home, and they feel like they're encouraged to work like it's their hotel, it's their family, they're welcoming. And we may be a worldwide brand, but we promote down home Newfoundland hospitality, and that's why people love staying with us.
Thank you both for being in conversation with me. And I tell you this, lean in here, because this is what the face of tourism looks like in Newfoundland and Labrador.